All right, guys. So the moment we've all been waiting for, the fall of LF Gohan is here, or well, kinda is here. So we're gonna be discussing this brand new Game Press tier list, of course, courtesy of Game Press. But most importantly, guys, I want to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. Honestly, like I'm very torn about them obviously putting LF Cell at Z tier. They're saying he's Z tier. I'm gonna be giving you guys my personal opinion on Cell. I am a region unit user, not unit, so I'm not gonna be biased on this at all. I'm just gonna give you guys my personal thoughts on this Cell and a lot of new stuff on this tier list, guys. They switched up a lot. Oh my gosh, Bojack is high S tier. Oh my gosh. All right, I haven't seen this tier list yet on purpose, but guys, Bojack is okay. Let me get started with Cell before we head to that Bojack for 1 second, guys. So LF Cell is decided to be Z tier, and for a good reason, but I'm gonna have to slightly disagree with that. Due to the fact that, they say here, LF Cell is Z tier, obviously at 6 stars. I believe for him to be a Z tier, he needs to be slightly higher than 6 stars. That's my, that's where I'm kind of torn. If we start seeing this LF Cell at maybe like 10 to 12 to 13 stars, then yes, I agree he is a Z tier unit. Now, his kit is flow, like it's just, it has absolutely everything you could ask for in a unit, especially when a hybrids rampage is going on right now. He does extra damage to hybrids, even to Saiyans, as a matter of fact. So I mean, this guy is absolutely just, and he has a brand new mechanic as well, which there's not much to talk about because it's just a buff technically after you charge your ki, but nonetheless he does a lot, guys, and he's a really good unit. But I still think if look, he is Z tier, but he can't be Z tier at 6 stars. That's my personal opinion on that. If he's Z tier, he would have to be like I said, at 10, 12 stars. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But he has defense. He does damage to hybrids, Saiyans. I mean, he's got a ton of damage buffs as well. He's a little bit squishy at lower stars. That's why I'm saying he would only be higher, to Z tier once he starts getting into the red stars, the mid red stars level, because then he wouldn't be as squishy. That's my personal take on that. The rest of this tier list, we're not going to go over. I mean, the top, because it's literally been the same for ages. But guys, I've never checked this out before. Let's check it out now. They're saying Bojack is, S tier. They have an explanation for this. So before I jump the gun, I want to hear what they have to say about this. Bojack being, do they have an explanation? They have an overview on him, but I don't think it's an explanation of why he's there. But I definitely don't think he's there, guys. Every time I fight Bojack, he is a small of a nuisance, but he's nothing to, he's not like, I can literally go down this tier list and I can name units I'm more scared of. First of all, LF Kid Buu is something I'm more scared of. This Majin Buu, Zenkai Buu is something I'm definitely scared of. And finally, they did something correct, guys. They placed Demon King Piccolo over LF Piccolo. I've been saying this for ages. For ages, guys. I use Demon King Piccolo over LF Piccolo any day of the week. LF Piccolo is too slow. He's really good, but if you guys want to shift a game like that, like in a snap of a finger, it's this Demon King Piccolo. Not only does he do a phenomenal amount of strike damage, like it's really, really crazy. He destroys any purple unit, but, and I'll die on this hill, guys. Like, he is my pick for one main reason. That's his main ability. He steals 2 Dragon Balls and gains it. That could be like a switch in the game for sure. Like, honestly, like, you can even pop off your Rising Rush first, right, without even using your main ability. Then after you pop off your Rising Rush, you steal 2 Dragon Balls. Now it's just 2 to 4, or 2 to 5 Dragon Balls. So you're catching up on your second Rising Rush already. So, and this guy also has good defense. He gets ki, and he's really good. He's just a fast unit. That's why I love him in region. Region is tanky enough, and this Piccolo, although he's really good, I would still rather have this Demon King Piccolo. Kudos to you, Game Press. Kudos to you. I like that a lot. Now, this X Goku, Extreme Goku, obviously does more damage to hybrids, and he's a monster when he's transformed, obviously, and he's a blue direct counter to this Gohan right here. So, you know what? At high stars, yeah, I would keep him that high. At low stars, I would drop him really low. But at high enough stars, like towards the red stars, I would definitely keep him right there. And that's a lot to say for an extreme unit, guys. Nonetheless, let's keep going down this rabbit hole real quick. So, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, when he first came out, I thought he was good, and then after he came out, I'm like, and I dropped off, and now I'm starting to like him again. I think the main reason I'm starting to like him again is because the more you use him, the more you feel like he's just over. Like, if you've noticed, they literally put him over, obviously Gogeta. Gogeta's still here. Gogeta's still a phenomenal option, to be honest with you guys. But honestly, like he's just, I don't know. He just feels better overall. I mean, you can literally, if you have both units, you can't go wrong with either because they're both almost in the same level. But I would give the edge to the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta for sure. Now, we just keep scrolling down a little bit longer here. I don't know why this Frieza is so high. I would drop him down dramatically, like this LF Frieza. He shouldn't be up here, Frieza Force has been getting buffed, but not buffed enough for him to be up there. I mean, you could run him in powerful opponent, I guess, but even then, I'm not frightened by this guy at all, especially when reds are overtaken on top with LF Gohan. You'll probably run into him a lot at high levels, so I wouldn't really bring in a yellow like that. Especially in LF Frieza, I just wouldn't do it. I would drop him down a little bit low, probably even low around here, this level right here. So, Android 18 fell dramatically. She used to be Z tier, but that's all she really does. She doesn't really supply the tag for androids. She's mainly on girls, but she can be ran in androids. But yeah, she doesn't do too much besides that strike damage. Not saying she's not deadly, but yeah, that's what I have to say about that. This LF Frieza too, I don't really like this LF Frieza. Frieza Force and Lineage of Evil isn't my forte, so I don't want to speak too much on them because I don't use them too much. But somebody that's really underrated lately is a Super Gogeta. This Super Gogeta with this Bardock, just these two, you could even put a Chaozu in the mix. Honestly, if you hit criticals after switching out from that Bardock to this Super Gogeta, it's GG all over the place. Honestly, like, it's pretty wild how people underestimate this Gogeta. I'm dead scared when I see this Gogeta as my opponent. I really am. I mean, honestly, like, and especially with his ultimate, he has a pretty good green card as well. He's just a really, really good outputting damage unit for sure. So, we could just keep scrolling down here. There's not much else I want to talk about in this tier list. Everything else kind of seems accordingly to, well placed. I would switch some stuff around maybe a little bit, but nothing too dramatically. Now, if we scroll down here, we see Yajirobe, high tier 1, which is interesting. Somebody I would put up is this Demi King Piccolo transforming. I don't even use him too much in region, to be honest with you guys, but I would definitely bump him up higher than Yajirobe or, this cooler right here is not better than this. Come on, guys. I mean, honestly, like, this green sparking cooler is not better than this Demi King Piccolo. That's just facts. And I would even push this Topo up higher as well. Something I don't really get is this Cyberman being on top of, I saw that somebody screenshot this, but on top of this Gohan, I just don't see it. Like, even if this Gohan doesn't fit into his teams as well as the Cyberman does for his teams, I just prefer this Gohan. He's still a revival unit nonetheless, and he's pretty solid overall. So I don't know what they were thinking about putting a Cyberman over. Cyberman is pretty solid, but not over this Kid Gohan. That's just my opinion on that. Like I said, feel free to comment down in the comment section down below. But yeah, this is just a quick overview on this tier list. If you guys want to pause it, by all means do so. Head over to Game Press to check it out for yourselves. Oh, wait, hold up. Before I leave, this Sparking Cell is getting spat on. I mean, honestly, like, this Sparking Cell, Revival Cell, should be all the way up here. I don't care what anybody says. His stats are Zenkai stats when transformed, and he's a revival unit, and he fits into androids, and he fits into regen, and he fits into powerful opponent. He's, and they put Bojack up here. Like, I would use him over Bojack. That's just me, though. Honestly, like, I love revival units. You can literally, like, stop a game with Rising Rush with your revival units, and he does a phenomenal amount of damage. So, but yeah, that's my little rant, guys. Like the video, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I'll be coming out with some leaks in a little bit because V-Jumps comes out in about a few hours from now. So stay tuned with those notifications. And yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.